Your photos are stunning, your clients love you, but your website isn't booking like it should. These are the 5 mistakes that quietly kill wedding photographers' websites and how to fix every single one of them today. When I started building websites for wedding photographers, I noticed a pattern. Photographers with incredible work were losing clients, not because of talent, but because their websites created friction. So I started testing, rebuilding, and optimizing. After building loads of websites, audits, and redesigns, I built a playbook that actually turns websites into client-generating machines, fast, clear, and ranked on Google as well. That's the reason I made this video, because if you fix these 5 things, your site will start booking again without spending another dollar on ads. Most photographers assume great photos equals a great website. That's not necessarily how couples book. They're not actually comparing the portfolios, they're comparing experiences. Think of it like walking into a restaurant that looks amazing from outside, but when you open the menu, it's 10 pages long. Nothing's organized, you can't even tell what's what. So you want to get a pizza, but there's no pizza linked. Even if the food is actually world class, most people won't stick around to figure it out. They all just probably walk next door or to a place they already used to order in, where everything is just made more simple. That's basically what's happening with your website as well. If it loads slowly, looks generic, or makes couple hunt for basic info, they probably will leave. And that's not because your work is not good enough actually, it's mostly because it's too hard to get to the good part. Couples don't want to decode your website, they just want to know in seconds that you're the right fit. And when they don't see that, they usually just move along and they don't book weddings from you. Right, so I'm gonna go over the 5 biggest website mistakes wedding photographers make and what to do instead. So the first one is slow load times. Can't emphasize this enough. Nothing kills bookings faster than waiting 5 seconds for a homepage to load. It's like waiting for a YouTube video to load and load and load, and it just keeps on spinning. You're probably not gonna wait, you're just gonna click to the next video. That's what couples do when your website takes forever to open. Not to mention, Google penalizes slow websites and couples just leave before they even see one photo. So, as a rule of thumb, you just wanna aim for your website to load in under 2 seconds. Under 1 second would be ideal, but that's a bit of a stretch because it's very hard to attain. So the first thing you want to do is compress your images, use optimized hosting, and keep animations minimal. Obviously, when you use Builder, it's harder to actually do all these things. So if you can use HTML and CSS or minimal build it. Just for the last website I built, I took this gallery that was around 250 megabytes and got it down to 1.8 megabytes, making it really quick to load and having 100% score on page speed from Google. Right, so now that your website actually loads quick enough, the second mistake people actually make on their website is having confusing messaging. If I can't tell who you are, where you're based, and what kinds of wedding you shoot within 3 seconds, you've already lost me probably. Imagine walking into a wedding venue before the ceremony. There's no signs, no one's greeting you, and everything just looks the same. You don't know where to sit, where to go, or even if you're in the right place. That's what your website feels like when it doesn't clearly say who you are, where you're based, and what kinds of wedding you shoot. Couples don't have and shouldn't guess. They should instantly know, yup, I'm in the right place. So your homepage should say, hi, my name is, I'm wedding photographer based in, specializes in, and the style. That clearly builds trust instantly. Now the third mistake is no proof. Couples need confidence before they inquire. So if you can't, just show social proof, testimonials, press features, full galleries, just let them know you're an actual photographer and you've got proper testimonials, proper galleries. It's like someone saying they're the best tennis player ever, but they never show one single trophy or a video of them playing. You just don't believe it. That's what happens when your website has no reviews or proof. If possible, don't hide your reviews on a separate page. Just pull them into the homepage. And if possible, I highly recommend trying to showcase them right under the fold, under the hero image. As they scroll down, that should be the first thing they see. Right, that brings me to mistake number 3, and I've seen this so many times. No call to action. Most sites just end. There's no clear next step. And to bring this home, it's like being in a store, ready to buy something, but there's no cashier, there's no buy button, there's nothing. You can't use your credit card, you can't use cash. You want to buy the thing, but you can't. You just put it back and leave probably if you can't actually buy it. That's literally what's happening when your website doesn't tell people what to do next. Every page, every section should guide couples with one clear action. Book your date, check if it's available, let's talk, contact me. Just remove all the guesswork. And the 5th mistake I see, it's poor mobile experience. Around 70% of couples just use their phone when browsing. So imagine trying to change settings on your camera, but the buttons are microscopic. The screen keeps on freezing and nothing's where it should be. It's pretty frustrating, right? That is similar how couples feel when they try to browse your website on their phone. If there's tiny text, broken layouts, slow scrolls, it's like using a camera with sticky buttons. But the main issue is usually you're not even aware of it. Like you're just going to do your website is working perfectly on web. You might try it on mobile, looks pretty alright, and you'll just leave it like that. Main issue is some buttons might not work on mobile, and if the text and the layout is broken and everything just slow scrolls, it's gonna be very, very hard to have people enjoy it. So just remember, if your site isn't mobile friendly, you've got tiny text, slow scrolls, broken buttons and links, is actually costing you bookings. So just test your website on an actual phone as well, not just a preview from Google or like whatever website you're using. Just try and actually see it from a phone. And if it's hard to use, just fix it first. Or I said 5 mistakes, but I'm going to leave you with bonus tips. And this is a generic design. Templates make you look like everyone else. It's pretty much like you're going to a costume party and you're wearing something you feel is pretty alright. You get there and you see there's 5 more people wearing the exact same thing. You're just going to blend in. You're not going to stand out. You're literally going to be just like the rest. And that's what happens when your website looks like everyone else's template. You don't need fancy. You need fast, clear, and branded. Your site should look and feel exactly like you, not another photographer from Wix or GoDaddy or whatever builder everyone's using these days. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Every website I built actually has dark mode included as well. And if you're asking why, just think about the couples. They actually want to feel like they've got a premium experience. Think about it, like every major brand, Apple, Airbnb, everyone has it. It's slick, modern, and actually gives your site that luxury feel. Like that actually shows you're professional. Same content, same design, but in dark mode. It suddenly actually feels like a 10-20k brand experience, not just a Wix template. And that's the difference between looking good and being premium. So once you understand this, everything changes. You realize you don't actually need to go viral every single time, or don't even have to be that viral. You don't need to post every single day. You just need a website that does the heavy lifting, that converts traffic into trust, trust into bookings, and that's the shift from creator to an actual business owner. We use this exact framework for a photographer in Arad. Same portfolio, no new content, just faster load time, clear messaging, and one strong call to action on every single section, because speed and clarity converts. And here's what she had to say about the actual website. How did you feel the first time you actually saw the website? How did you feel about that?
Amazed. I loved it very much. I think it really suits me because I'm an energetic person. I think I'm a warm person. And so if you see my website, it is very warm. It is a pleasure for you to scroll it down, to check all the photos. You have to check all the photos because you will see a very nice portfolio, I see. And all the text in there, all the animations, they create a great ensemble.
And that's what every website we build guarantees: sub 1 second load times, mobile optimization, and SEO dominance. Obviously, it's hard to have big galleries and have them load in under 1 second, but we still try and do that on every single website. Because the thing is, imagine a couple is landing on your website and instantly knows who you are. Think of it like meeting the couple for the first time on their wedding day. You're all dressed up, your camera's ready, and everything just runs smoothly. They instantly feel they chose the right person. That's pretty much what your website should do. The first impression, your handshake, your first smile, and when it feels effortless, couples just know this is the one. It loads instantly, it feels premium, answers their questions before they even ask them, and probably your inbox just fills with inquiries. You don't even have to chase them anymore. That's what actually happens when your websites become your best closer. I really hope this video helped you, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. If you want a website that actually books clients, not just shows your work, this is what I build. Fast, crystal clear, Google optimized websites designed only for wedding photographers. I personally take on only 2 photographers each month, so every website just gets me full attention. If you're charging 2 or more K per wedding and you want one of these spots, just hit the link in the descriptions and apply right now. It literally takes less than a few minutes. All right, have a great one.